Well, since Phyna lost her sister, it has not been easy, because it's funny that now other people are now talking about it. People that were expecting that they were going to come out to talk about it is now they're talking about it. Like the FRSC, they haven't dropped a message and say, okay, they are going to be looking at the roads. They are going. Is it now this case started? People are now dropping, oh, Phyna lost the sister. Oh, Nigeria failed us. When Phyna needed people to lend their voice, where were they? Is it now that the girl is gone that people are now trying to write condolence message? I mean, it's giving pretenders, hypocrites. But anyways, Phyna's sister, the one that she just lost, the husband, is out here dragging Phyna. Seriously. He said he has been taking care of Phyna's sister. Even when she was at the hospital at Alledgely, he was the one there. But all of a sudden, they took the girl to Lagos. He was like, okay, let him follow them to Lagos now. They said no. Phyna's sister got there, and all of a sudden she cried, and he's just feeling that okay, it's because they did not really take care of this girl as much as he would have if he was there. I mean, grief can make you say a lot of things. But then let's go way back to how Phyna disowned her own family. I mean, she said she's not part of them anymore. She's not using the name again. She doesn't want to have anything to do with her family. Even one time when her dad came out to say, since the daughter won Big Brother Naija, she has not, come to the family. She doesn't take care of anybody in the family, and she was nasty about it. I mean, she replied and said, oh, she doesn't want to be part of the family again. So the question a lot of people are asking is, why is Phyna so involved in the sister issue? Because they said it's not her biological sister, it's the cousin. So why is she so involved? A lot of people say she's behaving that way because it's Dangote. I mean, the name Dangote, she will cash out from there. That even when the sister even had that accident, Phyna was not there. It was already out there before Phyna made that life and was trying to look for sympathy and all that. But what's pissing me off in this is, why will Phyna hand over the chat from her sister's phone to Easy? You said you don't want to bring out your family wahala outside, but why are you giving Easy these chats of your sister and the husband, where they had issues, where the sister asked for graduation money, where the man was like, oh, I don't have all those things, and then they are going to blame the man for what now? And it is said that since the man did not marry Phyna's sister, and now that she's dead, of course, he needs to go and pay, according to the tradition, he needs to go and marry the corpse and that. But now that Dangote is involved, that Phyna was trying to cash out. I mean, somebody just lost the wife. I'll say the wife, regardless of the fact that he has not paid bride price. I mean, this lady was living with him. She has 2 children for this man. So of course he's going to grieve differently. Because he said that Phyna is not even close to these people. Even when the sister was in the hospital at Alledgely, she went there I think once and then she left, and she had something serious to do. And all of a sudden she said she was in the hospital, and then there was Kokopi that said, I beg, stand up from there, you're not sick anything. Because you want to look for justice. You and your lawyer should go and look for justice now. So it's crazy that regardless of these things that are happening, where people are supposed to be grieving, they are here dragging Phyna. Easy at the other hand. My own is, what is Easy's business? I feel like at the point now it has gotten to family wahala, because then Phyna said she doesn't want to expose everything about her family, but sending your sister's message with her husband to Easy to show it live, I mean, that's crazy. If you can show something like that, why were you not hiding that she had children? It is said that Phyna doesn't even take care of her sisters. We heard a voice recording of of Phyna's sister's class rep, who was saying that he met Phyna, that's Phyna's sister Ruth. He met her when she was doing her OND, and he met her as a single mother. That's how she entered school, and she was going through a lot. In as much as the so-called sister Phyna had money, I mean, she has a house in Lekki, she was driving one of the best cars, but Ruth was still suffering. Then when he later saw her doing HND, he was like, you are here again? He was very surprised, yet he was happy for her. That Phyna is chasing clouds. In as much as I don't want to believe this, because I mean, if we saw the way Phyna was crying, we saw the way she was granting interviews, we felt like, oh, her mental health was at stake. I want to just believe that all these things people are saying is a lie. But then the only way we can believe is, I'm sure Ruth has a family. Let her come out and say something. Abi, as Phyna also shut them up and say, hey, in a Dangote now, we go know how we go run this thing. And we have Judas that is saying that the 1 billion Phyna asked was too much. Hey, when Nigeria happens to you, everybody has an opinion. Everybody will come out with their own opinion. So if you go out and you come back home, my dear, thank God, because the way outside is now is crazy. But then again, we have Bobrisky that is telling Phyna that she shouldn't have involved Very Dark Man. I will still say this again. How is Very Dark Man being involved in the case at the earlier stage being a problem? Bobrisky said Phyna should have used her own page and, you know, made it loud. Okay, according to Phyna, she has her own platform. But then again, in Nigeria, you can't fight alone. You cannot fight alone. But then, when she has made the right decision, okay, I've met Very Dark Man, case is now going well, you decide to divert. And now people are going to... Anyway, we've not heard from Very Dark Man because he has been quiet. I mean, this is a very touching thing that could happen to anybody. But then again, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you think Phyna used this situation to chase Clouts? My name is PG and I'll see you in my next video.